We just thought, well look, if you're crossing the Greenland ice cap vertically, south to north, then we need to cross it vertically. It's not been done before, we've never been done, so it's quite a new thing. Arrived at Narsaq, the final destination, and this is where we'll be heading off in about 4 days' time, up on the ice cap.
The preparation and everything that we've been doing right now is really, really huge, critical part of the trip. We have a great location to do our food prep, all of our gear prep. My specialty or role in this team is just a little bit of experience to the whole thing. I've led expeditions before, everything from organizing in the beginning, and then I think problem solving maybe out on the ice, and just keeping the team together and focused.
We went for a 65-day, which is like a compromise between the two guys who did this trip nearly before. The food basically, again, it all comes down to weight. You're trying to get as light as you can. This time we've got ready-made, freeze-dried cereal, breakfast cereal, and evening meals.
100 grams. This is 70 grams per person. So.
And then the rest of it is, you do need bulk. Flapjacks, we've got great flapjacks, chocolate, and this is the things that will really sustain you, keep you going through the day, and if you're hungry at night.
And so we've been trimming everything. We've been taking packages apart. We've been reducing weight wherever we can. Looking at every piece of equipment we have and making decisions, is this necessary?
Or a repair kit.
Screwing skins on, so your Leatherman, my Leatherman. Binding adjustment screw, or vice grips. You can fix boots with it. Absorbing blood stops. Vaseline, impregnated net. Band-aids.
Ibuprofen.
Panadol codeine. Sticker out cloth and a wad of tape.
Crevasses. Oh, this is for the ring.
Double A's. My iPod.
A torch, GPS. Spongy sat phone.
52 watt.
Sat phone.
That's cool. My role on this expedition is as kiting expert and photographer. What we have on Greenland is really a remnant of the last ice age. It's inevitable that some of these ice caps are going to shift. So are these glaciers fated to recede? Yes. Are we doing something that maybe makes them melt faster? Yes. And part of this trip is really to raise the awareness of that fact. And we're just putting up our tent. We're pitched it into the wind, and so the wind will hit it from that narrow end, and it acts like an accordion, so it's kind of like a suspension. There's a few things that we do to customize this tent. The black part on the bottom of the tent that you see where the rocks are, those are the valences or skirts.
And here, where the wind can go through, we pile it up in the corners so that so no sort of drafts come through.
I'm just going to remove this. Imagine if the wind is hitting that, it is so loud. Such a great use of space. Isn't it cool? We're going to try to save every gram we can by cutting out this bug screen.
Because we won't have many bugs.
Maybe we'll keep the middle one and, you know, so Adrian doesn't bug us. We should spray it with DEET.
It's a classic case of practicing all your systems when it's a lovely day like this, and then we don't start flapping about when it's howling 100 kilometres an hour wind on the ice cap. When we're on the ice, I suppose the communications, that's my real speciality. Yeah. Satellite dispatches, the website, all these things, that's what I'll be really concentrating on.
Where's that shotgun?
This is our gun. This is for polar bears. This is a last resort. Hopefully, if any bears come close to us, we're going to be scared them away with noise most of all.
It's tough stuff, eh?
But at the last resort, we will have to use this. Well, look, we don't try to deny anything. We're doing this because we want to do it. At the same time, I always believe in leveraging something. So there always was going to be a climate change angle, but also this whole concept of sustainability, of how the way we live our life in the world, both environmentally, but socially and economically, because they're all linked. If it makes just a few people more aware of sustainability, one planet living at the end of the day, then it's been a worthwhile cause.
So I traveled with the team as planned to where we are in Narsaq, Greenland, but my skis remained behind.
Okay.
We expect them first thing in the morning. Hopefully we'll wake up and there'll be a bag full of skis and kites so we can start the expedition tomorrow morning.
So the final morning, it's real strange. you know, a lot of people think you're eager, but no, I am apprehensive. You've got this heavy weight of really thinking, is everything I need here with me? So just that thing, just the final sort of nervousness that you go through. But once we get on the ice, I think, you know, and the boat goes, and it's, right, we're here, off we go.
Finally got the skis and the kites. Now I get to pack. At the start, we're going to leave Narsaq in a boat, a fairly small boat, and it's going to tow even a smaller boat.
What drives me to do this? I like it. I like the simplicity. I like the challenge. I like the hard work, like the physical work. I like getting away from the hubbub of home and town and clear my head on these trips.
You know, you sometimes wonder, why am I doing this? It's an easy way to make a living. But I think once you get going on the ice and you're zipping along and you've done this thing, then you think, wow, I wouldn't really beat this in the world. How many people get the chance to see this?
The thing that makes me want to come out here is, as a skier, kite skiing allows you to travel. So I think it's just the age-old thing of folks standing on a shore like that and the wind picks up and thinking, geez, I could put a sail on a craft and check out that island. And that's what we're doing with skis. We're gonna put on our skis and put up our kites and go check out that northern tip of Greenland.
That's it, okay.
See how she goes.